Fortnite Chapter 3 is coming next season, and this is going to be your ultimate guide for everything you need to know. This video will be divided up into 3 parts. Part 1 will be everything left to happen this season. Part 2 will be everything we know about the finale live event, and Part 3 will be everything we know about Chapter 3 itself. Hit the thumbs up button on this video within the next 5 seconds to make sure you don't get sucked into the Fortnite black hole as we start with everything that's going to be happening to finish off this season. The final update has gone live, and the official blog post specifically says update 18.40 is here and the island is destabilizing. The last time we heard about the island destabilizing, the 0 point was a complete mess, and everything from all Fortnite seasons came to be in one place to finish off the end of Fortnite Chapter 1. It is now time for that to happen yet again as we are finishing off Fortnite Chapter 2. The mechs are part of this destabilization as they've returned to finish off this chapter, just like they were around to finish off Chapter 1. But that's not all. Shopping carts have also returned during this destabilization, appearing around all major POIs. A clip literally found a few hours ago by DJ Electric Monkey has also found an ATK on the Fortnite island as well. So even more things that we know from anything within the Fortnite universe, be it Chapter 1 or Chapter 2, could start reappearing on the Fortnite island as we come towards the end of this chapter. During this season, we've been voting between different weapons or items returning to the map. And in the final week of this Fortnite chapter, everything that lost out in the vote will also be brought back as well. The Rift to Go, Combat SMG, the Boogie Bomb, and whichever is the loser of the current Fortnite vote between the Proximity Launcher and the Flint Knot Pistol will also return. The end of this season is definitely set to be utter chaos. We've got a few new skins left to come out at the end of this chapter, including one of my favorite legend bundles yet. This is the Tech Bundle, including Lynx, 8-Ball, and Peely in incredible teched out suits. Don't forget, popping code ALIA in the item shop can get shout outs in my videos and massively supports this channel. There'll also be the chance to unlock the exclusive FNCS Fortnite skin with a golden mask and the FNCS logo. We're going to be talking more about him, and specifically this image on screen here, as it's actually giving us insight into new things that will be coming in Chapter 3. I'll talk more about that later in the video. The big change this week and this season has been the appearance, finally, of the pyramid in the center of the island. Maybe it doesn't look quite as we expected to, but the golden cube is contained within the center highest point of the pyramid. In the in-game files, it's officially called the Pyramid Prism, and the effects of the Cube Queen as she floats above this golden prism will be felt throughout the rest of this season and definitely in the live event. The map is going to continue to change as the cubes rolled around throughout this season, infecting and corrupting the land that it touched. We're going to continue to see that effect spread all the way to the outer edges of the island, with almost the whole map being corrupted and completely changing. We can get an early look at what that's going to look like on screen here, and this will continue to happen for the rest of the chapter. Now, this is where things get juicy. On screen here, you are looking at the Chapter 2 finale loading image. Yes, found in the in-game files, it guarantees and confirms what we've all been suspecting, that the end of this chapter is coming, and we're going into Chapter 3. On screen here, you can see 4 iconic Fortnite skins, well, including the Save the World robot on the left-hand side, locked, loaded, and ready for the final showdown. They're heading towards the center of the island with the Golden Prism and the Cube Queen activating the Golden Prism. We'll talk more about this specifically within the live event segment of the video. It's quite crazy to think that we are in the last season of the Fortnite Island as we know it. And if we take a closer look at this image, the area in which they're stood on is actually a key part of the map that's going to evolve towards the end of this season. The construction of this area has actually already begun, and it's in its first form at the moment, but will continue to evolve. It can be found just outside Pleasant Park and is the area that these skins are walking upon, heading towards the pyramid and the Cube Queen. The code name for this area is called Guava, and it will continue to be built and evolve as almost like a final base, a final place to armor up, to get ready and get all of our resources to take on the Cube Queen herself. This area will contain an outpost outpost, a bridge, and even some big bombs in there as well. We're going all out to try and stop the Cube Queen. And as we get into the final stages of the end of this season and the start of a new chapter, of course, a countdown will appear in-game, ready for this huge live event. The in-game countdown has already been updated and re-added back into the files. And on screen here, you can see what the countdown will look like in the lobby menu. And of course, it will be appearing in-game on the map as well as a countdown to the final few days of the end of this chapter. So, what's going to be going down in this season's live event? It's going to be a farewell to the Fortnite Island as we know it, so it's going to be huge. The live event is currently set to take place on the very first weekend of December. Saturday the 4th or 5th of December is when the live event will be taking place. Of course, I'll be live streaming it here right on my channel, so make sure to hit subscribe as potentially hundreds of thousands of you will be joining me in the most incredible end of chapter live event. The event playlist has been added, currently with the name The End. Yeah, they're not even trying to hide it at this point. It is obvious that the end is coming and it's going to be epic. This will be the playlist that will be available for all of us to join. As every other single mode disappears, this will be the only Fortnite mode we can access. But what's going to be going down? People have managed to find an extremely clear image by taking the audio files for the Cube Queen and putting it into a spectrogram, getting the image that you can see on screen here. It's incredibly accurate and matches the pyramid and cube town currently found in the center of the island. There looks to be a huge elemental lightning effect going on in the center, in the prism cube, which matches up exactly with the same chapter 2 finale image as we see the Cube Queen almost electrifying and activating the golden cube, the pyramid, and all the cubes under her. The Cube Queen really is the biggest threat the Fortnite Island has ever seen, and it looks to be that she'll actually defeat us with her goal to destroy the last reality. Talking of the last reality, there was a hotfix that's gone live, including the text specifically of the last reality. Player was knocked by the last reality, and the last reality finally eliminated us. This will no doubt be text that will be used during the live event, as it seems we will not be able to stop the Cube Queen or stop the effects of this live event. It is going to be catastrophic. In-game images of the cubes being destabilized and broken shows the effects of this live event, and also an empty version of the Fortnite map with no standing building at all, just flat lands, shows that the island will be wiped out, and the effects of the battle between us and the Cube Queen will be huge. One of the key characters and the most important characters we've met during Chapter 2 has been the Foundation, the leader of the 7, the most important characters that we know so little about within the Fortnite story, will have audio lines within the live event. The last time we saw the Foundation, he saved our reality by going inside the 0 point, holding it together, which was then abducted by the alien UFOs as the Foundation ended up in the water, which turned out to be the water of Gotham City in the world of Batman. There's a whole book about Batman and Foundation and their story together, and some of the key points that came out of it include the fact that everything began in the same place within Fortnite's realities. It began with a big bang. Whether or not you were a pirate in a pirate ship, an animal in a jungle, or us here on Earth, it all began in the same place in multiple different universes. The 0 point has the power to connect all of these things together, as we've seen with the recent inclusion of Naruto, tons of other video game characters, real humans as icon skins, and then all the different playable characters within Fortnite itself. Another key bit of information that the Foundation tells us is that their suits from the 7 are specifically designed to protect them from the effects of the island, which means they don't lose their memory, they keep their powers, and they can also talk, which no one else on the island without these suits can possibly do. I'm very excited to see what the Foundation says in the live event, but whatever he says, it's not going to end up in a great spot. The black hole has been updated in the in-game files. We've seen some incredible looking artwork from Donald Mustard in his Twitter background, showing the 0 point, which looks to be in the middle of space, but it is now confirmed that we will be getting downtime after the live event for several days in a similar fashion between the jump from Chapter 1 to Chapter 2, with a live event happening on the weekend, with downtime and the black hole existing for the rest of the weekend and Monday, and then we believe the new chapter to start on December the 7th, Tuesday morning, where I am going to be a very busy person covering all the videos for you guys, and we are going to be jumping into a complete new era of Fortnite. What will Fortnite Chapter 3 bring us? There's so much incredible things coming. One of the big ones is Spider-Man himself. It is believed that Spider-Man will be tied into Fortnite Chapter 3 through either the Battle Pass or an introduction just like we've recently had with Naruto. This one makes actually the most sense out of any collaboration I've seen. With the recent Spider-Man trailer and the film all about different multiverses coming together and connected, and a big rumor going around that all of the old Spider-Man actors will come together in this film, it makes sense for a film all about multiverses to also be connected to Fortnite. The film will be launching in mid-December, so during the same period as Chapter 3 is out as well, and we've already had some incredible concept videos made showing us just how cool the different versions of Spider-Man could look. Even a web slinger. That's right, Spider-Man finally coming to Fortnite, and what a great time for it to happen. Remember I showed you this image earlier on in the video? Well, it's no coincidence that the FNCS golden skin is on his knees, as in-game files have been updated throughout this season for a sliding mechanic. This will be affected depending on which angled surface you're on. You can slide for a few seconds and your screen will zoom out to give you that sliding effect as a new movement mechanic, which now looks to be coming with Chapter 3 itself. Wildlife is a huge feature Fortnite focused on and makes the world and reality of Fortnite even more immersive. Expect even more wildlife to come in Chapter 3 and the ability to actually ride them. We've had the ability to hook a shark and get dragged around the map by it, which was so fun by the way, and now the ability to jump on the back of a boar or a dinosaur and ride around could be a possibility, which would be incredible to see. Auto build has been a feature hidden in the in-game files for a while now that could give lower skilled players the ability to place and automatically build structures like the ones you see on screen here. How this will be implemented to make it fair and not too spammy, we'll have to see, but it's a feature to try and make building not as tough and difficult for those newer players jumping into Fortnite, and no doubt there'll be a lot of people returning with the start of Chapter 3 that will be a little bit rusty as well. Let's not overlook the very obvious fact that Fortnite Chapter 3 will be happening over the Christmas period. And one of my favorite things that Fortnite have ever done during a festival period has been the presents. If you weren't there was a cabin filled with presents. You could open up one a day leading up to Christmas Day, and the prizes were tons of cosmetics, all for free. It was incredible. No one knew what was inside. There was one that we couldn't open until we'd opened up all of the others, and this has been updated in the in-game files to happen again this Christmas, which is a giant W, and I cannot wait to see what Christmas-themed updates and gifts we're going to be getting during Chapter 3. I've actually been preparing a little bit early for Christmas this year. We've got the brand new Allier merch with a limited edition Christmas-themed Allier logo hoodie and an awesome Christmas jumper logo design in multiple colors that you can purchase right now only at allier.shop to get ready in time for Christmas. If there's anyone you know wants one or you want one yourself, make sure to let your friends and family know. I'll leave a link to the shop down below in the description, but pick them up now to get ready for Christmas early. One of the final things I'll leave you with is the fact that throughout Chapter 2, Fortnite have apparently been showing us snippets of what Chapter 3 will look like. This lines up with a lot of things that we've seen in the past that have never ended up being reflected on the Fortnite island itself. We've had a trailer for the Golden Skeleton Aurelia where we entered in through a skull-shaped cave that we have never seen on the Fortnite island. This could be coming in Chapter 3. We've seen a super realistic version of Fortnite before whilst looking through the effects of the 0 point. Perhaps if Fortnite running on a new engine as soon as the start of Chapter 3, we could see some incredible graphic improvements across Fortnite's world. Many city POIs have been shown in trailers from LTMs, updates that have never ended up coming to the Fortnite world, which again could be a new city that we're going to be jumping into in Fortnite Chapter 3. If this video has made you even more excited for Chapter 3, do give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends to let them know what to expect for the end of this season and the next Fortnite Chapter. I put a lot of time and effort and research into this video, and a big thank you to all of the leakers, YouTubers, and everyone else that has helped source all of this video and make it possible. Thank you again for everyone using code ALI8, and click on screen here to keep on watching even more Fortnite, and I can't wait for all of us to jump in and experience Fortnite Chapter 3.